House Party 3. Holla at a pimp. Play that motherfucker one more again if you would. Let's get the spirit, church. I don't care what you say, this song is gonna make you happy. This is the kind of song when you walk into the Slauson swap meet with $400, and you know not only can you buy anything you want, bitch, you can buy a booth if you want to. Just go and play it. This is a song that plays in your head when you go to Ralph's. And the register comes up at $146, and you know you ain't got but $140, and then you pull out your Ralph card and watch the shit just come tumbling down. Y'all don't feel me. What I'm saying is a song like this could change your life if you would just allow it. It's time to do some new shit. You need a theme song in your life. I don't give a fuck what you say. You can't fight to that song. You can pull out your gun, but you can't shoot. You just... is that if you... I know some of y'all hate your job. You wake up happy and mad at the same time. You just, good morning, shit. You need a song like this on your alarm clock, but you can wake up to some pimp shit in the morning. You just fucked it. Go. What I'm saying. What I'm saying is that even if you recycle cans for a living, if you could just put that song in your shopping cart, you'd be all right. You just gone down Sunset. Y'all don't feel me the fuck I'm saying. I'm saying even if you had the shopping cart with the fucked up wheel, you still just... I think you feel me. I think, what I'm saying is even if you worked at McDonald's and somebody came through the drive-thru and ordered a number 7, and you looked around and nobody was working but you. If you could just get that song on the PA system, you'll be all right. You just fucked it. From LA, y'all need to decide what you are going to do about the weather. The last 3 days in this motherfucker, it's been hot, sunny, mild, breezy, cold, rainy, sleety. A pimp don't know what to wear in this raggedy motherfucker. It's bullshit. I'm in the hotel lobby with a fur coat on, some swim trunks, and some Timberlands, because I don't know what may happen in this raggedy bitch this evening. Y'all got to change this shit. This is bullshit. Now, it is 2004. I do not have a lot of time. Oh my God. I love you so much. I just want a girlfriend just like you. Would y'all please make a round of applause for Layla Lee, please, God? You are the dream woman. All we want is a fine-ass woman that can knock a nigga out. That's all we really want. So that I don't have to fight sometime. I just be in them all just, no, baby, you got this one, you got this one. Some beautiful shit. Now, I need to talk to my people. Now, that does not necessarily mean black people. I've had as many problems with niggas as I have had with white people. So I'm only talking to my people, the SPS type of people, secret pimp society. If you don't know, don't ask, bitch, you ain't invited. Now, this is a new year. You got to do new shit. First of all, stop letting motherfuckers think you're stupid. We're not stupid. The world is crazy. It ain't us. These motherfuckers got to stop on TV. They got the nerve to lie and tell the truth to us at the same time. This got to be the last year we tolerate that shit. How you gonna lie and tell the truth? You wouldn't tolerate that at the club. If you was with a girl and you was dancing, you was like, so, how many kids you got? She was like, 6. I mean, 1. Bitch, that ain't funny. How many you got? That's what they do. They lie and tell the truth at the same time. You seen the commercial. You can get a brand new 2004 Expedition, no credit, bad credit, bankrupt, divorce, parole violation, whatever your problem is, on approved credit. Did you just say no credit, bad credit, on approved credit? That's like you meet a woman at the club, she tell you, I'm gonna give you some pussy, never. Well, bitch, that ain't the same then. That's not the same. Then they got commercials for medication where the side effect is worse than the shit that they're curing. And I didn't think nobody was noticing but me. All I'm saying is I'm taking some shit for asthma. I don't need the side effect to be shortness of breath. That's what the fuck I came to you for. They got some shit. They got some shit called Xenical. Now, Xenical is a fat blocker. And if weight is heavy on your mind, you got to be excited about something called a fat blocker, because you don't necessarily want to stop eating. But you wouldn't mind something blocking the fat every now and again. They show you the commercial, they show you the woman, she's overweight, she's unhappy. 3 seconds later, she's in a bikini, running through flowers, and you think, I want to run through some flowers too. Because you envision a pill in your throat all day, just blocking fat, just... Then they say possible side effects are gas with an oily discharge, diarrhea, and the inability to stop it. What the fuck? Gas with an oily discharge. It's already embarrassing to fart in church as it is. Now you got to ruin your clothes? You just, nigga, that ain't never coming out. No, nigga, that's oil. That's oil. It's all bullshit, I'm telling you. Weed is still illegal. Why? Nobody knows. It couldn't possibly be because it's a drug. That don't even make sense. It's just a plant. It just grows like that. And if you should happen to set it on fire, there are some effects. But that's not the same as drugs. Drugs, you got to do things to it chemically. You got to add baking soda, water, stir it up. I don't know the recipe, I'm just saying it's some shit you got to do to it. Now, aspirin is perfectly legal. But if you take 13 of them motherfuckers, it'll be your last headache. As long as you have been living, you ain't never heard of a motherfucker overdose on marijuana. You might have thought that nigga was dead. He ain't dead. He gonna wake up in 30 minutes, hungry enough to eat up everything in your house. That's how it works. It's hungry, happy, sleepy. That's it. But this is bullshit. They think we stupid. They can do everything else, technology-wise. They can clone sheep. They can make a baby without the mama. We all remember the cell phone. You remember when that motherfucker first came out? That motherfucker was this goddamn big. Came in a suitcase with a shoulder strap. We all remember that. Now that motherfucker is so small that by next year it's just gonna be a chip on a nigga's tongue. You gonna be smoking a cigarette. Hello? No, nigga, I got you on the tongue phone. Hold on, I got another call. Hello? Now, what I'm saying is in 2004, you got to start making decisions that are best for you. Some of y'all just lie entirely too much. In 2004, stop lying to motherfuckers. Some of y'all got bill collectors keep calling all the time. That's because you keep giving them words that make them lie. Like, I'm not ready right yet. My shit ain't come in right now. Just tell them motherfuckers the truth. Don't be mean, don't be nasty, just tell them the truth. Just, hello? Yes, this is he. No, I know. Well, how much is it? Fuck. Okay, your name is Jerry, right? Jerry, are you by a computer where you can get this down? Okay, I am never, ever gonna fucking pay y'all. No, not payments, not installments, I'm not doing shit, Jerry. Don't threaten me, Jerry, I already got bad credit. Y'all should have turned that shit off last month. God bless you too, God bless you too. Start telling motherfuckers the truth. Now, some of y'all just need to go on and smoke weed because there's a chemical in weed that's called fuck it. And if you can just get that in your system, it can make your shit better. Some of y'all be crying about bills you can't pay. You just, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this light bill. They want the whole thing. They don't want a deposit or nothing. They want the whole. Just hit the weed one time and see if it don't change your perception of what's going on in your life. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this light bill. Fuck them goddamn ones. I got 12 candles. I've been waiting to burn them motherfuckers. Now see, because it's time to start having fun in your little ragged ass life. It really is. Black people, we don't even dance no more. We used to go to the club and really do our shit. Now we so busy worrying about who they with, what these niggas got on, who they with, why they looking. You need to party with some white people. White people don't give a fuck about nothing. They just come to party. They don't give a shit about the song, the club, the drinks, the beat, nothing. Them motherfuckers are just ready to party. The beat will be right there and they'll dance all around that motherfucker. Niggas being back, you can't dance like that to 50 niggas. Follow you some white people, make up your own shit. Cause we've been doing the bankhead bounce for 12 motherfucking years. It's bullshit now. You be in the club, you doing your shit. You look over, this nigga doing the same shit. Now you gotta get special with yours. This nigga wanna throw his back out to show you. Go in the club and make up your own shit. Now you need to be very, very in your head for this. Because some of y'all don't know that haters running a gang. They're never solitary. So while you're doing your shit, it's gonna be haters on. Fuck them. Do your shit. Go in the club and make up your own shit. If you can do it for 5 seconds, I promise it'll free your entire life. DJ, just play something. I don't give a fuck what it is. Just as soon as you walk in the club, something's gonna be playing. Just walk in. I need to tell you that you need to make sure that all the shit that means something to you means something to you. If you married, hold on to that motherfucker till it ain't no good. How many of y'all got kids? Make some noise if you got kids. That's the most powerful thing in the world. I say this at every show. If you got a crazy ass baby mama nigga, it's a nigga testifying in the back. If you got a crazy ass baby mama, just try and work with her ass if you can. I'm a single father. I done had niggas, he was 9 months old, he 8. I'm just here to tell you this ain't no motherfucking joke. This is a goddamn job. Every motherfucking day raising these little ragged ass motherfuckers. That's a goddamn job. This nigga, first of all, he wake up at 5:30 every motherfucking morning. He don't give a fuck about weekends, weekdays, what time daddy get home. At 5:30 he's up. Not only is he up before Jesus, he ain't got no job. He ain't got no bills, so not only is he up at an ungodly hour, he is happy than a motherfucker for no apparent reason. At 5:30 every morning, he just, good morning, daddy. Time for some cereal. I done put that nigga to bed at 5:15. At 5:30, he just, good morning, daddy. Time for some cereal. But that's my motherfucking nigga. I don't know about you, I'm a pimp. Right here. I ain't a pimp as far as putting hoes on the street. I'm a pimp right here. I think pimp, therefore I am. So that's how I deal with my son, see. See, the first rule of pimping is you can't lie. Some of y'all niggas think you're pimping because you got 2 girlfriends, but them bitches don't know each other. That's not pimping. I tell the truth. My son is 8. He ain't never believed in Santa Claus. I'm sorry. I cannot afford for him to walk around thinking it's a white man going through the ghetto giving niggas PlayStations. No, baby, no. Daddy bought that with his weed money, baby. Can you say sacrifice? Sacrifice, very good. Me and that nigga talk. He came to me 2 months ago, he said, Daddy, I want an Xbox. I said, well, sit right here, pimpin'. Let me holler at you. Now, the first thing you need to understand is the Xbox is $199.99. Now, Daddy can do this all day, every day, no problem. But I need you to understand it only come with 1 controller. That means Daddy can't play with you, your friends can't play with you, it's just you. That means I gotta buy another controller at $34.95. Now, Daddy can do this all day, every day, no problem. But I need you to understand it only come with 2 games. You gonna be through with them motherfuckers tonight. That means Daddy gotta buy 3, 4 other games at $45 to $55 a piece. Now, Daddy can do this all day, every day, no problem. Or, I can look in the recycler under the classified section and I can get you what's known as a Nintendo 64. Now, it's not gonna be new. So it's gonna come with like 20 games that other kids have already opened and played with to make sure it's fun. Then me and you got like $200-300 left over. We can go all across the country, stop in ice cream trucks, buy 6 nuggets, don't eat 6, eat 3, throw the other 3 out the window because we don't give a fuck because we got money like that. And that nigga sit right there and make a pimp decision. He just... You say 20 games? Well, we just gone and get the Nintendo then, Daddy. That's my motherfucking nigga. Make a pimp decision then. When the new Jordans come out, I take that nigga to the Foot Locker with the rest of the children and let them try them on. Just go and try them on. No, they tight, they tight. Okay, I want you to do me a favor. Run down this aisle real quick. I'm gonna time you. On your march, get set, go. 9 seconds, 9 seconds. That was fast. Okay, take them off, take them off. Come with Daddy to Payless. I want to show you something. I want to show you.
Okay. So I just finished watching this video, and I gotta tell you, I am absolutely blown away by what Katt just laid down here. Like, where do I even begin? First of all, can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that Katt Williams is out here giving us the real talk about relationships and attraction in 2024? This man is a national treasure, and I will die on that hill. So let me break this down for y'all, because there's layers to what he's saying here. When Katt starts talking about how she caught his attention, he's not just talking about surface level stuff. You know what I'm saying? He's going deep. He's talking about the energy, the presence, the way someone carries themselves in a room. And honestly, that's what we all need to hear right now in this era of superficial everything. I've watched this man perform for years. I'm talking about since the early 2000s, when he was doing those smaller comedy clubs. And one thing that's always been consistent is his ability to break down human behavior in a way that just hits different. Like, he's not a psychologist, he's not a relationship expert with 10 degrees. But somehow, he understands people better than most therapists I've met. And I say that with all due respect to therapists, because therapy is important. But Katt just has this natural gift for reading people and situations. The part where he talks about authenticity, though, man, that hit me right in my soul. Because in today's world, everybody's trying to be somebody else, right? We're all scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, whatever, seeing these highlight reels of people's lives, and we forget that real attraction comes from being genuinely yourself. Katt said something that I had to literally pause the video and write down, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he basically said that you can't fake genuine interest and passion. You just can't. People can feel when you're being real versus when you're putting on a show. And can we talk about his storytelling ability for a second? Like, the way he sets up the scene, describes the moment, uses his whole body to act it out. This is why he's one of the greatest comedians of all time, period. No debate. I know some of y'all might say, well, what about this person or that person? And look, I respect all the legends, but Katt Williams has a unique style that cannot be replicated. The man is wearing his signature outfit. His energy is electric, and he's got the whole room and everyone watching this video hanging on his every word. Now, let me get into some of the specific points he made, because I feel like a lot of people might just watch this for entertainment and miss the actual wisdom being dropped. When he talks about confidence, not arrogance, but genuine confidence, that's something that applies to everybody, regardless of gender, age, background, whatever. Confidence is attractive because it shows that you know your worth without having to diminish someone else's worth. That's key right there. I also loved how he emphasized intelligence and wit. In a world where sometimes it feels like substance is taking a back seat to everything else, hearing Katt talk about how a sharp mind and quick wit caught his attention was refreshing. It reminded me that mental stimulation is just as important as any other kind of connection. You want to be with someone who challenges you intellectually, who makes you think, who can hold a conversation about more than just surface-level topics. The way he described the moment of realization, that aha moment when you know someone is special, that was poetic. Katt has always had this ability to take everyday experiences and elevate them into something profound. He's painting pictures with words. And as someone who considers himself a bit of a wordsmith, okay, maybe I'm not on Katt's level, but a guy can dream. I really appreciate that craft. One thing I want to highlight that he touched on briefly, but I think deserves more attention, is the idea of timing. He mentioned how sometimes you can meet someone at the wrong time in your life, and it just doesn't work. But when the timing is right, and you're both in the right headspace, magic happens. That's so true, and it's something I wish I had understood earlier in my life. You can meet an incredible person, but if you're not ready, or they're not ready, or the circumstances aren't right, it's just not going to work the way it should. I'm also sitting here thinking about all the people who need to see this video, but probably won't. Like, there are so many folks out here struggling with understanding what real attraction is, what real connection looks like, and Katt just laid it all out. But you know how it is. The people who need the message most are usually the ones who aren't looking for it. Meanwhile, those of us who are already on this wavelength are sitting here nodding along like, yes, preach, Katt. The humor throughout this whole thing, though? Impeccable. Even when he's making serious points, he's got you laughing. That's the mark of a true master. Being able to educate and entertain simultaneously. Edutainment at its finest, if you will. And he does it so effortlessly. You can tell this isn't scripted, rehearsed material. Well, maybe it is to some extent because he's a professional, but it feels natural and spontaneous. It feels like he's just talking to you, sharing his experiences, his observations. I've been in the YouTube comments section for probably way too long today. Definitely should be working on that project that's due tomorrow, but here we are. And I'm seeing a lot of people relate to what Katt's saying. That sense of community in the comments, where everyone's sharing their own experiences and realizations, that's beautiful. That's what the internet should be about. Bringing people together over shared understanding and growth. Another thing, and this might be me reading too much into it, but stay with me. I think there's an underlying message here about self-improvement and self-awareness. When Katt talks about what caught his attention, he's also implicitly talking about the kind of person he had to become to even recognize those qualities in someone else. You have to be operating on a certain level to appreciate depth in another person. If you're superficial, you're going to be attracted to superficial things. If you've done the work on yourself, you're going to recognize and appreciate when someone else has done that work too. I'm probably at like 1,500 words now, and I could honestly keep going because there's just so much to unpack here. The body language analysis alone could be its own essay. The cultural context of what he's saying in relation to modern dating culture, that's another essay. The comedy techniques he's employing, another essay. This man is giving us a masterclass, and he probably doesn't even realize how impactful this content is. Let me also say this, and this is for the younger folks who might be watching. Listen to what Katt is saying about substance over style. I know we live in an age where everything is about the aesthetic, the vibe, the look. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with caring about appearance and presentation. But if that's all you have, you're going to struggle to maintain meaningful connections. The initial attraction might be physical, but what keeps people together long-term is everything that Katt's talking about. The mind, the personality, the energy, the authenticity. I'm going to wrap this up soon. I know, finally, but I want to leave y'all with this thought. This video is a reminder that the best things in life, the best connections, the best relationships, the best experiences, come when you're being authentically yourself and when you're paying attention to substance. Katt Williams just gave us a blueprint, and it's up to us to actually implement it in our lives. If you made it this far in my comment, you're a real one. I know I went off on multiple tangents and probably repeated myself a few times, but that's what happens when content really resonates with you, you know? You just have to get it all out there. Katt Williams, if you somehow see this comment, and I know you probably won't because you're out here living your best life and probably don't have time to read YouTube comments from random people like me, just know that you're appreciated, man. Keep dropping these gems. We need them now more than ever. All right, I'm done. Peace and love to everyone reading this. Go watch the video again. You'll catch something new the second time around. Trust me. Edit. Okay, I just rewatched it and caught 3 more things I didn't notice the first time. This is why Katt is the GOAT. There's always another layer.